What's up, everybody? Flames38 here, playing more Outer Wilds. Oh, we got some Jumbotron mix up there. That's a fun, positive thing. Is this the top of the teleporter? What's going on outside my ship? Hang on. Let's take a look. I know we've briefly looked at the outside on the ground, but have we really investigated what's atop up here? Like, that's cool. I haven't seen that yet. I like that. We got this fun little bedpan thing, so that's fun. And we got boosters and barrels and stuff. Packages, boxes, and bags. Okay, cool. I'm really just delaying the inevitable here, which is that we've got a very specific thing we gotta look into today. I have a couple of... I've been brainstorming, and I don't feel super confident about anything. But there's a few things I want to double check, and we're going to double check it. So for one thing, for a while I thought Feldspar was in the center of Timberhearth, and that's because every time I checked their signal for the harmonica, it was registering as somewhere on Brittle Hollow, or somewhere on Timberhearth, sorry, and I was always looking down to do that signal. However, what I was actually tracking, I think, was this seed. So, first things first, can't hurt to do that. I'll probably use the scout elsewhere, and I'll undo that. But since I wanted to come over here just to double check to make sure that that's where the harmonica signal was actually coming from, confirmed that, and since I'm there, might as well shoot the scout in there in case it's helpful. I'm just going to check up here. That bramble's going to hurt me if I touch it, so I don't want to touch it. I'm just going to check to see if there's anything else up here we can glean from any of this. Now, we know there's a duplicate signal there. And a couple of times I've theorized, is there other things we might be able to, other seeds we might be able to shoot a scouter into. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if that might be true, because there's one other thing we know we're looking for. Because there's two things to look for, but there's one thing we know that we can scan for. We've got the vessel and the escape pod. Hey, Quantum Moon. Okay, so let's chill here. Let's chill here. Okay, so if we equip our signal scope and we look for the distress beacon, we have escape pod 2 coming from the twins. That is understandable. Then there should be one on Brittle Hollow as well, correct? Where Brittle Hollow at? Brittle Hollow should be to our right. Nope, our left. There's one for Brittle Hollow. And now, let's get some distance here. Where the hell am I going? Okay, so here are two signals. And then we can see a third one from within Bramble. That is all expected. So now that we're nearby all three of our signals, I want to just do an extra scan. Is there anywhere else? I mean, there's not a lot of other planets to look at. If there's not one coming from Giant's Deep, there's not one coming from Timberhearth, then it's probably out of luck. But I was curious if we could pick up a duplicate signal from somewhere else to see if we could shoot a scouter towards it. So that's not. So that didn't happen. So that didn't happen. So that didn't happen. And that's what happened, is that did not happen. So... that's one strategy down. Let's line him up and lay him down. So we know we've got that looping room, and I have like half an idea of something else to do in the looping room, because that's going to be important, I feel like, but I don't know what to do about it yet. So as I continue to brainstorm that, we are not going to go directly to loop room. We are going to, in fact, give another little visit to Feldspar. Since that is a legitimately just safe space, that is nice to get our bearings in while we are within Bramble. Yeah, spooky music. We all know how scary you are. Good job. Let's head to 1. Guys, I fucking hate it here. I don't know if I've made that clear yet. Okay, so this is the good place. So why don't we just double check to make sure there's not any other cool things going on. Okay, see, there's another thing over there. Is that evil fish? Or is that a thing to New Horizons? Wait, what the fuck is that? Sorry? What the fuck is that? That ain't a fish. Okay, well this is the exact opposite direction I need to be approaching it from, which sucks. Oh wait, is there a little opening there? Hang on. Nope. No. Is this feldspar shit again? That's not helpful. I think it's just feldspar shit again. We'll double check, but... Yeah, it's coming from the place we came from. Well, that's... Okay. That just might be an alternate way of finding feldspar if you didn't spot the thing on Timberhearth. Damn it, that was really exciting. I thought it was going to be a new thing for us to use our scout to find. But no, it's the same thing we did last time. Alright. Let me just double check some shit with feldspar here. Excuse me. Yep. Where should I explore here? Why is your text lagging so much? You should know that space is weird here. Ever tried throwing a scout in one of those weird seeds? Yeah, it's big enough to launch them through. Your scout tracker will tell you this goes in two places at once. I don't think that's wrong, because the seed looks small, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. Dark bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside the seeds. That's not what I asked. Okay. At some point, they told us to go that direction. And I think it was to get us to the jellyfish, but... I know we've already tried this, but I'm going to do it again anyways. Yeah, okay. I'm still curious if that... Excuse me. Excuse me. One of those entryways we came from might be useful. Or not the one we didn't come from, actually, specifically. Because there's two entries into this room. And only one of them is the one the scout keeps showing up from. So, if we follow this way like we did last time, we just go straight this direction. There should be another hole that I don't think ports us out right away. It leads us into a different room, and then if I keep going... Okay, so like, what we will do is we will face outwards and then back up. Okay. Now this looks familiar. Now the red light is gone. And yeah, now we're back in this outer room. That's not what I wanted. Are there any fucking fish in this room? Wait a minute. Are there any fucking fish in this room? What the fuck? There's probably gonna be like one fucking fish, so I'm not gonna hit the blast engines. But not all of these could possibly lead to Feldspar, only 3 of them do, so where the fuck do the other ones lead? Okay, that one does lead to Feldspar. I guess. That's not useful. Not useful. Okay. That is a seedling that should not lead to Feldspar. It was not one of the 3 that gave me a duplicate signal. And it's also not red, so I don't think it'll lead me to the egg room either. Is this big, like, nest room supposed to be way less scary than I thought it would be? Are we at end times already? I'm hearing that music fade away. Damn. Is this loop room? This is loop room. That has 1 fish in it. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, shit. Okay. So that narrows down my options quite a bit. Is there 1 mystery seedling in here that doesn't fit? Because if there's 4 lights that are not duplicated right now, that tells me a lot. Well, now I can't find any. Okay, there's 2. Let's go and meditate. No need to wait it all out. Okay. So it's looking like a lot of those are duplicates, but if I can find 4 lights in that room that aren't leading into loop room, that means there's 3 that lead to Feldspar and 1 mystery seedling. Because that's the thing, is if I'm trying to find other things in Dark Bramble, we're running out of places to look. That big reveal just there told us a lot about how much we actually have to explore in Dark Bramble. Now, it could be that we have to solve the loop room. There's something in loop room we need to do. Because I'm very curious, if I go into loop room and I turn around and shoot a scout out, what's going to happen? There's a good chance it goes directly into space. But I am curious. Alright. We've got kind of sort of a plan here. As usual, right as the game is starting to annoy me, we at least find out something else. This isn't the answer I wanted yet. but it's a answer to something, I think, maybe. Where the fuck is the sun? Oh, there it is. Okay, don't fall into the sun, please. Don't fall into the sun, please. Slingshot? Slingshot effect? Do I feel a slingshot effect? Hell yeah. Right? Right? Slingshot effect? Hell yeah. I'm risking my ability to find the first feldspar seedling. And by risk, I mean I feel confident I can find it, but I am taking a risk. Perhaps I cannot. In which case this will go bad, but at least the little scouting ahead scouterson thing is going to be useful. So why is it I can only see one light right now, huh? Is it just because you're a liar? Is that why? Okay. Okay. Curious what the velocity of the scout is. It seems to have a very consistent speed that is not super fast. But then again, neither are we, huh? Oh, is that camera looking at a different camera? Ah, shit, this isn't even the one I want to go to. Alright, well, this will get us to the loop room. We can do some experimenting in the loop room. Maybe. I don't know, man. Although this is weird, it's not usually 2 and 1, is it? Yeah, that's a fucking fish. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? That's new. What the hell? Okay, yeah. 2 fish and a red thing. Why don't we just call it safe and go above the red thing so we don't crash into it and die, and then we'll go beneath it. This rotating thing feels new to me. What a strange time to be in a new room. Are these pieces of planet or are they pieces of ship? Oh, don't get in my way now. Okay, is it just... God damn it, I was about to be like, is it just me or does the light look different in this one than in the other ones? But no, it's going to be the same thing as before. I was hoping maybe there was a second red light that actually is going to lead to some progress, but no. Looks like same thing as before. I feel like I get closer every time. Is that just me? Okay, so we passed by 3 there, so there should be 3 in that direction when we look back. And if there's 4, that's good to know. There should be 6 total lights in this room, 2 of which we know lead to the loop room, 4 of which are fish. And if we find another light, that's interesting. What the hell? We gotta be quiet, Dark Bramble, man. Turn your music off. Someone's down in the street, cranking it. And by it, let's just say his Peanuts music. Alright, this is probably safe, right? Oh, it's my new neighbor. Good. Alright, well, they turned their music off at least once they got into the building, so that's nice. Alright. If my calculations are correct, that should be seedling. This should be a seedling going to the same place. Oh, yeah, I can just get a duplicate right there, huh? There's 3. That's still not useful information. And then I think there's an evil fish over here, yeah. Okay, well, if that's the case, hang on. Let's just take a look at our crosswords here. We got 1, 2, 3 ball in a pocket, and then they call that sloth. How about you? Are you an evil fish, or are you a room that is a different room from the one I want? You're a fucking evil fish. Fuck you. What about you? Are you an evil fish, or are you a different room from the one I'm looking at? You're a fucking evil fish. Okay, cool. So, got a couple options. Some of them okay, and the rest of them just not good at all. So to clarify, that one's a room. Yeah, in fact, there's a lot of brambles down there. So let's check out that one, just because that one looks like the most interesting of all the seedlings to look at. Okay, anything else going on around? No, not really. It's kind of funky looking, but I don't think there's anything new going on. Okay, let's check out the loop room a little bit. Let's do a little bit more experimenting in here. At least we can very clearly tell where the evil fish is. Okay, so first things first. What happens if I shoot a thing out here? It does lead back into a different room, so that's interesting. I don't know if it'll take me back into the egg room, but it will take me into a different room, rather than just going straight to space. Okay, so I have no reason to believe this wouldn't be true, but I'm going to do some diagnostics here. Something that I've theorized in the past, and thus... Well, where the fuck is it? I went toward the light, and all I got for it was this stupid... bramble. Actually, where the fuck is the actual ceiling? Is that it? No. What the fuck? Hello? Mr. Bramble? I need an adult. Where the fuck am I going? Is that it? Okay, cool. Alright, so now we test to see if I shoot a scouter in here, is it gonna do the, Don't do this to me. I was just trying to stabilize, dude. Fuck off. Okay, so I'm kind of toast now, because he's right there, and he's sniffing around, and he doesn't seem to be moving. Which sucks. I could try to get into the little seedling, but then I'll try it. That'll be fun, right? That's content. God damn it. Why did he reset? Did he just get calm really quickly? Why did he go over there? Scouter's actually not very good at going in the exact direction I'm trying to shoot it in. It's not, the cannon itself is not dead of center. Okay, so if I back out of this room, what happens? Because the scout did go somewhere, it didn't just go into space. I think I did go back into space, which sucks. But is that an evil fucking fish? Nope. But is that the one we want? No idea. That's probably an evil fucking fish. Hard to tell with that massive fucking vine in the way, but I think that's an evil fish. The room with the debris was interesting. It's frustrating that it didn't lead to anything new. It seemed like the only thing to go to was the egg room again, the red eggs. It was interesting that we found a new room, essentially. And for all intents and purposes, it seemed to have... No. No. Are you fucking serious? It's been that long? God, Bramble is slow.